What up, man? It's your boy Sisters and Suicide Age 29 back with another video. Hey, man, y'all know the time is. Smash that like button, hit that dislike button, whatever you see fit, man. You already know how we do this thing here, man. All right, you already know how we giving it up. You already know what time it is with that. So, my bad. Let's see what Dr. Umar out here doing. All right, you already know how we giving. Let's see what Dr. Umar out here doing. What he trying to do. He out here talking about mental health. You know, that's like a big thing going around, period, and in the black community and all communities. Every ethnicity and community deal with this. We ain't the only ones. But if you want to talk about ourselves, okay, it's a big thing going on in the black community where people love throwing out mental health, mental health, mental health, mental health. There's something they don't like. It's mental health, mental health, mental health, mental health. So we know we're here to talk about that. We're gonna see what Dr. Umar got in store for the gods, you know what I'm saying? And so let's see what he's talking about. Make sure y'all like or dislike whatever you want to do and share the video. Let's get it.
Peace and love, black fam. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. One love to everybody out there. I would like to do a brief video on mental health in the black African community. It doesn't matter what name you choose to call yourself. It doesn't matter. We don't own anything or control anything. Under none of...
What, my sound crazy? What it sound like? What it sound like, man? I don't know. I can't hear it. What it sound like? Oh, it's all static. God damn it, man! I hate this. Why I have to do this, man? Fuck. This is bullshit. I'm gonna have to use my other phone then, man. This is trash. Shut up. Nah, it ain't the hacker. That's me. That's actually me this time. That's not the hacker. That's actually me right now. The hacker is probably somewhere asleep. This is horrible. Let me see something. It up. You already know what time it is. Let's. Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. Yo. I don't know what the hell that shit is. What is that? Oh my gosh. Shut up, Erica. Leave me alone. Erica, shut up right now. Why is this? What is that noise? Erica, shut up right now. Why is this? What is that noise? Okay. Erica, shut up right now. Why is this? What is that noise? Okay. I don't know. Did it go away? Did it go away, man? Hell no. Did it go away or what? Hell no. This is some bull crap. Hell no. Wait or what? Hell no. This is some bull crap. Hell no.
those names. Let's stop fighting over the names. We don't control anything or own anything under none of those names. So why are we fighting over names? None of those names
I can still hear it a little bit.
Control or power.
I think. Oh no. Okay. Anyway.
I don't care what name you call yourself. We don't own anything under it. Very little wealth, very little institutions, very little schools, very little supermarkets, very little hospitals, very little import, export, very little manufacturing. It doesn't matter what name we call ourselves. Under your name, pick a name. Any of these names that we like to intellectually masturbate in the black community, what do we own under any of these names? Absolutely nothing. So you have people who own and control nothing, fighting with other people who own and control nothing over what name would best represent all of these people who don't own or control nothing. You have people who don't own or control anything, fighting with others who don't own or control anything, to decide what name they should all call themselves. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let me say this. I've been getting phone calls from people who are upset that their phone calls are not being returned. I want to state emphatically and very clearly for the record, I do not return calls for which the reason for the call was not left on your message. If I were you, I would send an email. I respond to
did y'all hear that shit? Hell, dog. My man said he ain't really returning phone calls. You gotta send a goddamn email. Hell, dog. Run that shit back. Hell, dog. Hell, dog. My man said he ain't returning no goddamn phone call. Hold that back. Hold on. Go back a little bit, son. Hold on. Go back a little bit.
very little schools, very little supermarkets, very little hospitals, very little import, export, very little manufacturing. It doesn't matter what name we call ourselves. Under your name, pick a name. Any of these names that we like to intellectually masturbate in the black community, what do we own under any of these names? Absolutely nothing. So you have people who own and control nothing, fighting with other people who own and control nothing over what name would best represent all of these people who don't own or control nothing. You have people who don't own or control anything, fighting with others who don't own or control anything, to decide what name they should all call themselves. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let me say this. I've been getting phone calls from people who are upset that their phone calls are not being returned. I want to state emphatically and very clearly for the record, I do not return calls for which the reason for the call was not left on your message. If I were you, I would send an email. I respond to 99% of all my email messages. No matter how ridiculous they are, I respond to 99% of all of my email messages. I respond to 50% of my voicemails because voicemails take time. If I have to call you back,
So why give out your number then? Why you always give out your goddamn number? Why you always tell people to call you, but then when they call you, they probably ain't gonna get no answer back? Yo, shout out to Gemini, huh? So what's the point of always giving your number out then? You should stop giving your number out and give your email out. Hell no.
Conversation is going to take time. I can compose and send an email in 2 minutes. I can compose and send an email in 30 minutes. If you have a yes/no question, email that. I will not call you back to answer a yes/no question. Email that. You have a question about a particular event, email that. Or text message that. If you need a quick response, email or text message. Don't leave a voicemail for a quick response answer. Do not leave a voicemail for a question that can be answered in 5 seconds. You can get that answer with an email or with a text message. And if you use text message, I prefer you message me via WhatsApp. If you use text message, I prefer you message me via WhatsApp. If you use text message, I prefer that you message via WhatsApp. The email address, my beautiful African queen, is drumar.johnson@yahoo.com. drumar.johnson@yahoo.com. No periods, no spaces, all one word. Today, I want to talk about mental health, but before I do, I want to remind all of you that I need your donations. I want to remind all of you that we are working on renovating and fully restoring the Honorable
And he got to make sure he get that in the game, huh? He got to make sure he get that in there, right? He got to make sure he get that in there. Before we get it started, you know what I'm saying? We need those donations. We're working on getting the Honorable Marcus Garvey. Hell no, that school is never going to be able to be built. They got to get the money. They got too many back tax bills, man. They got too many back tax bills. And he keeps saying, well, man, wait till y'all hear this, man. This shit crazy.
Marcus Messiah Garvey Elementary School building, which is building number 2 of 4 on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Revolutionary Academics campus. Get on your Cash app. Cash.me/$FDMG school. Cash.me/$FDMG school. Thank you for everyone who has been donating. We have received $2,000 in donations through the Cash app this week. But let us not stop. We have a county tax bill of over $150,000. We have a city tax.
Who the hell is we? Who is we, man? Who the hell is we? So hold on. He got $2,000 in donations this week. That's what he said. I don't know if he mean last week. Probably last week. I don't know. But now he talking about we. We got this many tax bills. We got, who the hell is we? I ain't in this. I don't know who the hell we is. Let's keep listening to this.
Tax bill that's about $60,000. We have a water bill. And all this weekend, I'm going to be meeting with electricians, plumbers, HVAC specialists, roofers, carpenters, sprinkler system experts, and we got to get those repairs. My goal is to have the school fully repaired by summertime. And I was told by the lead engineer and architect that the school can be ready by the summertime. Let me repeat that. I'm talking to my supporters and diehard donors right now. I was told that we can have the school ready by the first day of summertime. So we can have that Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey unapologetically African family.
Time out. Mute. What you mean he was told? He been telling us this ever since he bought the school. Hey, by the summertime. So he ain't need nobody else to tell him by the summertime. That's what he says all the damn time. Right? He says by the summertime all the time. So he don't need nobody to tell him that. Come on, y'all better not be falling for this, man. Y'all better not be falling for this. Hell no.
First festival. Get those donations in. Mail them in. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. Mail in your donation. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. Let's go, brothers and sisters. For those of y'all who love our children, let's go. Today I want to talk about mental health. But before I do, let's talk about the Black Parent Conference. We have about 11 states scheduled. The deadline to schedule your state for the tour is February 1st. If your state has not been scheduled by February 1st, for the first time ever in Black history, national tour by a certified school psychologist to teach parents A to Z everything they need to know. If your school is not, if your state is not scheduled by February the 1st, I will not be coming there to teach.
Hold up. You made all of that noise. You only got 11 school booked. You made all that noise. And now you gonna tell us that if they ain't book it by February 1st, then you ain't gonna book it. So you mean the 50 state tour it's only came down to 11? I thought you was the most requested scholar. King Kong consciousness. And you mean to tell me only 11 states, 11 cities out of 50 states hit you up? Hell no, this shit crazy.
I will not be coming there to train. You have until February the 1st. The good news is we have about 11 states right now. So you will have to choose the state that is closest to you or most convenient for you to come and get your training. You will have to choose the state that is closest to you or most convenient to you to come and get your training. February the 8th will be the training for the DMV. February the 8th will be the training for Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. February the 8th will be the training for Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. Get your tickets at drumarjohnson.com. I will see Maryland, I will see Virginia, and I will see Washington, D.C. on February the 8th. You know you can't afford to miss the training, so don't make an excuse. Get your lazy ass there. Super Bowl is the next day. Super Bowl is the week before. No excuses. White Plains, New York. If you live in the state of New York, your training will be in White Plains the last day of Black History Month, February the 29th. Whether you live in Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York City, Albany, Rochester, Syracuse, wherever you live, your training will be on February the 29th. Get your tickets right now, drumarjohnson.com. All paperwork and refreshments will be provided. If we get enough registrations, we will also get lunch and dinner catered. If not, we will have to break for lunch and dinner. It's up to you. This is not a tour to make money. This is a tour to break even and to teach you. This is activism, not capitalism. This is activism, not capitalism. New Orleans, Louisiana, February the 1st. But I want my Louisiana people to understand that the outreach is not going as well as I thought it would go in Louisiana. Not that the people are not responsive, but I thought that the marketing protocol would have been more effective than what it is. So I'm going to give Louisiana a few more days to see how it goes, but I might reschedule Louisiana. I should have followed my better judgment. I thought we should have pushed it back anyway, but I'm going to see how Louisiana goes. I have an interview on Monday. WBOK to push the Louisiana training. If you want Dr. Umar in Louisiana, you need to go and buy your ticket. We must sell enough tickets to plane, flight, copying, refreshments, my hotel rental car, and the venue fee. We must raise enough money to cover that. We don't need to make money. We just got to cover bills. So if you live in Louisiana or you planned on going to the New Orleans training on February the 1st, you better not wait. Because if we don't get enough registrations, I may have to postpone Louisiana, and you guys can go to Mississippi, Ocean Springs on April 18th. If Louisiana is postponed, those of you who register will get a refund, and you can go to Mississippi, Ocean Springs, Mississippi on April the 18th. But for now, if you live in Louisiana, buy your ticket so I can add you to the count. Buy your ticket so I can add you to the count if you're going to the Louisiana training. I hear there's people from Texas going to the Louisiana training. I don't want to postpone it. It's the first day of Black History Month. I haven't been in Louisiana in 5 years. I get a lot of love there. I don't want to postpone it. But I'm going to see how registrations go because we cannot lose. I don't have to worry about the DMV training. I don't have to worry about the DMV training. They're coming out. I don't have to worry about the White Plains training. They're coming out. But Louisiana, because your training is so early and so first, I need to go ahead and register. Oklahoma, your training will be in Oklahoma City, March the 21st. Get your ticket now. Paperwork there will not be extra paperwork available at the training. You can walk in and register, but you will not get paperwork on the day of. Your paperwork will be mailed to you later. We cannot afford to make a whole bunch of extra paperwork not knowing who's showing up and who's not. You're going to get a stack of paperwork like this. This is a serious training. I don't think I really understand what we're about to do. I don't think y'all really understand what we're about to do with this NIBPA training. But what I'm trying to say to you, brothers and sisters, you can walk up and register, but the walk-in price will be more than the online price, and you will get no paperwork the day of because we're only making copies for people who cared enough to register in advance. Let me say this again. This is for every city. This is for Louisiana, February 1st. This is for Washington, D.C., February 8th. This is for White Plains, New York, February 29th. This is for Oklahoma City, March the 21st. This is for Ocean Springs, Mississippi, April the 18th. This is for Dallas, Texas, May the 5th. This is for Cleveland, Ohio, June the 20th. I'm missing a few, forgive me, the memory. But wherever the training is, you can walk in and register, but you will pay more and you will get no paperwork on the day of your training. So it is best for you to go to drumarjohnson.com and get your ticket now. Go to drumarjohnson.com and get your ticket now so we have an accurate number of registrants so we can make an accurate number of copies. Makes sense, don't it? Makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, that makes sense. I got you on that. You need the accurate number of copies, and you do not want to overdo the paperwork. You want to make sure there's enough paperwork. I got you, player. I got you.
Makes sense, don't it? Register now so we can have an accurate number of registrants to have an accurate amount of paperwork. Otherwise, if you walk in and register, you will pay more and you will get no paperwork on the day of training. Go to drumarjohnson.com and register. That's all you have to do. Chicago, Illinois, September the 12th. Sanford, Florida, September the 5th. Sanford was moved to September because I have to be in Senegal for the first day of Africa Day. The Prince of Pan-Africanism's presence has been requested in Dakar, Senegal for the Africa Day festival, and they need me there on Monday for the opening festivities. 3rd of May, but that would have said on Sunday, the missed training will be September 5th. State training will be September 5th. Florida state training will be September 5th, and Illinois state training will be September 12th. Detroit will be up soon. Detroit is about to confirm. New Jersey is about to confirm. Connecticut might be confirmed. Your child need a voicemail for that. Private consultation, life coaching. Some need life coaching. Relationships, career, self-hate, low self-esteem, depression. If you need life coaching, the life coaching session is the same cost as the psychoacademic consultation, $75 per hour or per session. If we run over, I don't really care about that. I'm not a capitalist.
$75 per hour, y'all. He was just in Detroit for Kwanzaa. Yo, my boy out here doing. My boy ain't playing no games right here, man. He moving units out here.
Cash.me/$Dr. Umar Johnson. Also, the documentary, May 2nd is Dallas, Texas. I apologize if I said May 5th. May 2nd, whatever is on my website is accurate. All you have to do is go to the website. Whatever is on my website is accurate. Click on tickets, and whatever you see, that is what's accurate. How do you register for your state? You go to the website, drumarjohnson.com. And all of the confirmed states are up there for you to register. Any state for which we don't have at least 25 registrations, I will probably be postponing those trainings. I'm so...
Okay, so he need 25 or better. All the states out there, he need 25 people or better. Even though he was talking big stuff, he said 200 or some 150 seats, 250 seats. But now he said ain't nobody really doing that. But we gonna see, man. we gonna see what he said right here.
Busy right now getting the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy up and running. I am so busy right now getting the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy up and running. I can't afford to go to a state where the black parents don't care enough to receive the information. I can't. Jesus said.
See how he just lied now. Cause you know what happened? His expectations was too high. So he put his expectations way high. Now they're not being met, so now he gonna use the school that he ain't been building. I'm too busy. Be going to any place that ain't got 25 or more better. I'm too busy, y'all, getting the school done. School ain't getting done, y'all. The school is not getting done. That's a total lie. That shit's hilarious. The school is not getting done. But he gonna use that now because the expectation, he set the bar too high. Knowing damn well he not the most requested scholar. Know damn well people ain't requesting him like that. He always asking, hey man, can you help me get a school out there? Can you help? When he got calls, what he say? Hey, I need you to find a venue for me. I need you to find a venue for me. So if you're the most requested, why the hell you always begging your callers to find a venue for you? Cause it's all bull crap. And now it's coming back to hunt him. So he gonna use the school that he ain't building and say, I'm too busy doing that. So I can't come unless it's 25 or better. Hell no.
Don't black Yeshua said, don't throw your pearls to the swine. So if we don't get at least 25 parents registered for the training in your state, there will be no training in your state. There must be 25 or I'm not coming. Because this is too important. And what that means is you just go to another state, that's all. That doesn't stop you. It just means you have to go to another state. You want to donate to the school? Cash.me/$FDMG school. Cash.me/$FDMG school. The shockumentary, we're going to start filming again for the shockumentary next week. We had a long interruption while I focused on FDMG. It looks like we're finally getting FDMG up to code now. Make sure you donate to the shock.
That nigga lying. Hey, yo, he hella lying, though. You see that shit? The shockumentary. Oh, now we had to do a long break because I had to focus on FDMG. You know, the FDMG look like we got it up to code now. Man, that nigga lying his ass off, man. Hell no, you lying. Your ass been doing this, you been doing that, you been doing this, you been doing that. You ain't been focused on no goddamn FDMG. You just out there in Detroit trying to say, oh, we gonna buy another school for $500,000. What are you talking about, man? You out here lying. This shit crazy.
Documentary, $Dr. Umar Johnson on the Cash App. Documentary donations, and also you can donate to the NIBPA tour. Donate to the NIBPA tour. If we get enough donations to the NIBPA tour, that can offset some parents who don't register. If we get enough donations to the NIBPA tour, that can offset some parents who don't register. Documentary and NIBPA tour, you donate on the Cash App, $Dr. Umar Johnson. NIBPA tour.
What the hell? You donate the NIBPA tour and the documentary on the same Cash App? Hell no. What the hell is going on? What the hell's going on?
Or in documentary, you donate to Dr. Umar Johnson. For the school, you donate $FDMG school. Now let's talk about mental health. I'm telling you right now that the white power structure is going to start getting our black celebrities to start pushing mental health in the black community as a form of genocide and effeminization. It's already been confirmed that many of the psychiatric black boys in the school contain estrogen. Let me repeat my. It has already been confirmed that several of the psychiatric medications that they give to black boys in school to deal with hyperactivity, inattention, anger, and mood have estrogen in them. Black boys are developing breasts as a result of taking these psychiatric medications. If you don't believe me, there's a class action lawsuit going on right now by white men. There are white men who are suing the psychiatric drug companies for taking psychiatric meds as children, and they have developed breasts. Wait,
hold on, wait. I ain't said it ain't true. I ain't said it ain't true. But I ain't never heard of that. Hey, y'all heard of that? We gonna have to look that up, man. We gonna have to look that up and see if kids is growing actual breasts like women, because it has estrogen in the medicine, y'all. Okay, I mean they said they put estrogen in the meat, and we ain't grown no. The only breast we grew is fat breast. You know what I'm saying, for being so big. You know what I'm saying? That's the only breast I seen people grow, see men grow, and young boys grow. He talk. This can't be real, y'all. This shit can't be real. Hell no.
They have developed breasts, and the research has confirmed that they have estrogen in the psychiatric meds. So I'm telling you right now, because we no longer have a black bourgeoisie, we no longer have a black middle class. This is the first time in 400 years that black America does not have a bourgeoisie. This is the first time in 400 years that black America does not have a middle class. What am I talking about? Since they killed Dr. King. Since they killed Dr. King. Since they killed Dr. King, the United States government has taken over control of black leadership in the black community. And they put black bourgeoisies in charge of the leadership. They put black bourgeoisies in the leadership. Bourgeois pastors, bourgeois politicians, bourgeois scholars, bourgeois community leaders, bourgeois pastors, bourgeois scholars, bourgeois politicians, bourgeois community leaders. Well, guess what? White supremacy has a problem with black America right now, because there are no bourgeois pastors that can hold the attention of the Generation X, the Generation Z, or the millennials. There's no bourgeois politicians that can hold the attention of Generation X, millennials, or Generation Z. There's no bourgeois community leaders that can hold the attention of Generation X, the millennials, or Generation Z. So if you don't have any bourgeois pastors that the youth listen to, if you don't have any bourgeois politicians that the youth listen to, if you don't have no bourgeois community leaders that the youth listen to, how are you going to control black youth if you don't have no pastors that they respect? How are you going to control black youth? You don't have any politicians that they respect. How are you going to control black youth? You don't have any bourgeois scholars that they respect. So America says, we're going to have to make the athletes and the rappers and the actors and the comedians and the singers the new black bourgeoisie. I'm telling you right now, your favorite rapper is the next coon in training. I'm telling you right now, your favorite black actor is the next coon in training. I'm telling you right now, your favorite comedian is the next coon in training. I'm telling you right now, your favorite singer is the next coon in training. And they're going to use them to start pushing mental health. So let me give you all some informed consent about mental health. Number one.
I don't know why he keep calling everybody coons like he not one, but let's keep going.
Although they tell you whatever you say to your therapist is confidential, it is not. You're hearing this from Dr. UMAR Johnson, greatest school psychologist in black American history, doctor of clinical psychology, expert mental health scientist. Although they say you have client-therapist privilege, you don't. If you say anything in that therapy session that is potentially incriminating, or that your therapist believes could be potentially harmful to you, your children, or someone else, they have a right to tell on you, whether it be the police, whether it be the authorities, whether it be child protective services. Yes, our people need therapy, but you better be careful who you get it from. Yes, our people need therapy, but you better be careful who you get it from. Yes, black people need somebody to talk to, but you better be careful who you get it from, because they can mess up your damn home by you going to get some help. I said they can hurt your home by you going to get some help. I said they can hurt your home.
Yeah, he right about that. I rock with that. He right about that. Yeah, it depends on who you get your help from. It can hurt you or help you. He right about that. He definitely right about that.
You're going to get some help for the house, and it can end up destroying the house. You go to therapy to to work through the problems in your house, and that very same therapist that you go to can end up destroying your house. Do you understand me, brothers and sisters? Do you overstand me, brothers and sisters? California State Training is March the 7th. California State NRBPA Black Parent Training, March the 7th. California State, get those tickets right now. Los Angeles, it is going down in Los Angeles. First visit by the Prince of Pan-Africanism in 5 years. Be careful what you say to the therapist. It can harm your home. Therapy as a weapon. I'm not trying to scare you. You can go to therapy, but some things you cannot divulge. If you think it can incriminate you, I'm not talking about real crimes. If a child is being sexually abused, you need to tell. Because that child needs to get out that damn house. If your mother being beat up by her boyfriend, you need to tell. Get his ass out the house before he kill your mother. I'm not talking about real crimes. I'm talking about petty crimes. We think you drink too much alcohol. We taking the children. The kids are going to school dirty. We taking the children. Your clothes smell like marijuana. We're taking the children. I'm not talking about real crimes. I'm talking about petty crimes. Let me make it clear to you that many of the leading Europeans who helped create white supremacy were psychologists. The leading Europeans that helped create racism were psychologists. Who created white supremacy for Adolf Hitler's Germany? A white psychologist named Joseph Goebbels. A white psychologist named Joseph Goebbels was the architect for the Nazi blue-eyed, blonde-haired master race system. Psychology created white supremacy. Psychology created white supremacy. Who masterminded the South African apartheid regime? Who masterminded the South African apartheid regime? If you do your research on the creation of South African apartheid, you will find that it was white psychologists.
Hold on, Dr. Umar, you set tripping, man. How you got a Nike headband on with an Adidas jacket? Huh? Why you set tripping, bro? You got a Nike headband on with an Adidas jacket? Hell no. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all niggas. Yeah.
White psychologists created apartheid in South Africa. Who masterminded Jim Crow and segregation in the United States? Who masterminded Jim Crow and segregation in the United States? Jim Crow and segregation in the United States was masterminded by Henry H. Goddard, Simon Benet. Who else some of these stuff? Alfred Adler, Sigmund Freud. All these devils thought black people was racially inferior. Who masterminded segregation? Who masterminded it in Paris? Simon Benet. Who masterminded it in London? What's his name? Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin's cousin. Author of Hereditary Genius. What is that devil's name? I visited his home when I was in London. I wanted to see where that devil lived. I'm forgetting his name right now. But all of the white supremacy systems of the world were created by psychologists. So I'm not upset when black people don't go to white people for therapy, because white people created the system in which black people problems thrive. White people, white psychologists, created the system of white supremacy through which all of our problems exist. So if white psychology created the system of white supremacy...
Okay, I get you on that. They did create the system, but how do you know every black psychologist is for the greater of black people? That's what you got to see. That's what we need to see. How do you know that every black psychologist is for the greater, is for the better half, the betterment of black boys and black girls and men and women? How do we know that? We don't know that. See? We do not know that. We don't know that.
Oh, Francis Galton, thank you. Francis Galton was the father of white supremacy in London. Henry H. Goddard was the father of white supremacy in America. Joseph Goebbels, the father of white psychology in Germany, white supremacy in Germany, and it was all psychologists. The psychologists and the educators were the most racist of all scholars. Let me say it again. The psychologists and the educators were the most racist of all scholars. The eugenicists, absolutely. He created eugenics. Francis Galton. Yes. So we need therapy in the hood, and I think one of the best things we can do to help bring about the healing that Africans need 400 years after the greatest crime against humanity ever, the greatest forced migration in human history, the Ma'afa of the Africans from the east to the west. One of the things we can do to help ourselves heal is get back to African spirituality. For Dr. Umar Johnson, African spirituality is part of your psychology. For Dr. Umar Johnson, African spirituality must be part of your psychology. For Dr. Umar Johnson, African spirituality must be a part of the healing psychology. It must be. There is no healing for us. There is no black psychology without African spirituality. There is no black psychology without African spirituality. There is no black psychology without African spirituality. Yes. Because when you tap into the Orisha, when you tap into the Loa, when you tap into the Neters, when you tap into the Abusum, you are tapping into the divine archetypes of supreme consciousness, all of which exist within you. So if I am not in alignment with my ancestors, and my ancestors live within my blood, my ancestors live within my DNA, if I am not in alignment with my ancestors, then I cannot be at peace with the universe. And if I am not at an equilibrium with the universe, I am out of balance, and to be out of balance for an African is to be unhealthy. That's why we believe in balance. Work, play, sleep, activity, masculine, feminine, negative, positive. We believe in balance. We believe in balance. So if I take Shango, the wrath of God, the supreme principle of masculine energy, I have to be in alignment with Shango, because if I'm not in alignment with Shango, I'm not in alignment with the masculine aspect of my own divine consciousness. I look at Orisha Oya, the personification of transformation. If I'm not in alignment...
Bro, I thought you was going to talk about mental health, bro. What happened to your mental health talk? You just went off to your Mama Orisha and Mama Oshun and all that. But maybe he getting somewhere. Let's keep listening.
With the feminine principle of transformation, then how do I make the necessary changes in my life so that I can remain healthy? If I'm not in alignment with Queen Mother Yemoja, the Iyalode, the divine feminine principle, if I'm not in alignment with Queen Mother Yemoja, how can I be in alignment with my black queen, black women, my daughters, my mother? I have to be in alignment with her to be in alignment with them. As above, so below, brothers and sisters. You gotta get yourself straight with the heavens and the spirits, because if you ain't straight with the heavens and the spirits, how you gonna be straight down here? Because we are a microcosm of the macrocosm. We are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Shout out to Sister Tiffany Griffin, LA. $100 donor of the day so far. I saw that, Sister Tiff. $100 donor of the day. Shout out to Sister Hanera. She was donor of the day about 2-3 days ago. And Sister Tiffany was donor of the day 3 times already. Shout out to Sister Tiff for that. Make sure I get your donations in. See, most of the time, you don't need a therapist to tell you what your problem is. You need a therapist to convince you to do something about it. Let me repeat this. I'm giving you my wisdom of being a therapist for over 20 years. Most people know what their problem is, but you don't have the willpower to fix it without somebody forcing you. You don't go to therapy because you don't know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. You go to therapy because you need somebody to force your ass to do something about it. See, a woman will go to therapy about a relationship that she knows she should have never got in it. A sister will go to therapy about a relationship that she knows she should have never got in. But you need the therapist to tell you that you need to do something about this because it's unhealthy. You already knew it was unhealthy, but we don't like to listen to the inner voice. We don't like to listen to our ori. We don't like to listen to our inner divine consciousness, our spirit, our soul. Because the white man has made the mind God. See, the white man has made the mind superior to the spirit. Africans, the spirit is superior to the mind. For African people, the spirit is superior to the mind. For white people, the mind is superior to the spirit. For African people, the spirit is superior to the mind, but for the European, the mind is superior to the spirit. So we have been educated on a Western pedagogy. We have been educated on a Western system that teaches us to worship the mind and to believe the mind above the soul. So your soul will tell you something, but because your mind doesn't agree with it, you will follow the mind. First thing you're going to have to do to get your life back in order, start listening to your gut. Black man, I don't care how fine she is. Black man, I don't care how good those cookies is. Black man, I don't care how good the cooking is. Black man, I don't care how good she make you feel. But if your gut is telling you this is not the right woman, then you need to listen to your gut. See, the mind needs evidence. Spirit don't need no evidence because spirit is all-knowing. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. See, the problem we run into is the mind wants proof and evidence. Spirit don't need proof and evidence. Spirit is of God. God is omniscient. God is omnipotent. God is all-knowing. So the spirit don't need no proof because the spirit is proof. Spirit don't need proof because spirit is proof. The mind needs proof. Your spirit will tell you this is the wrong woman for you, brother. This is the wrong woman, but your mind is saying, how is it the wrong woman? Her ass is fat, she fine as hell. Good career, she stands next to me, she seems like she loves my kids. Your mind is like, I don't see no evidence, I don't see no proof that this woman is no good, but your spirit is saying, this ain't the one. This ain't the one. But the white man has told you to deny the spirit and to accept the mind. The white man has taught you to deny your spirit and accept the mind. I don't do that. Now don't get me wrong. If your spirit ain't talking to you at that time, you do need to listen to your mind. Go get a divination and find out what's really going on, right? Or throw your Obi shells and find out what's ask Obi and find out what's really going on. So if your spirit ain't talking, then you have to use your mind. If you're in a jam and you don't know what to do and your soul ain't giving you no answers, rely on your mind. But if your soul is screaming at you, if your soul is screaming at you, if your soul is screaming at you, then you follow the soul. But I do have a caveat. A traumatized person may attribute messages to the soul that are actually coming from an unconscious. Listen to me well. If you've ever been sexually abused, listen to me well. You ever been emotionally abused, listen to me well. You ever been physically abused, listen to me well. The topic is African mental health. How to get your African mind back. That's the topic. To me. When you are traumatized, you can have a difficult time discerning what messages are coming from spirit versus messages that are coming from an unhealthy, traumatized unconscious. Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? In other words, a woman may have been sexually abused as a child, and she can incorrectly assume that a man is interested in her daughter, who may be a young little girl, and she can incorrectly assume that he's attracted to the daughter because of her unconscious and the trauma and how it's playing on her mind. So if you are a traumatized person, you can have trouble separating memory from the trauma with messages from the soul. If a brother was neglected by his mother, your mother didn't know you, she gave you away, she put you up for foster care, and you're dating a woman who might really be a good woman, but you think your spirit is telling you she's not the one, right? But that's not your spirit telling you that. That's your own fear, that's your own hurt, that's your unconscious disguising itself as so. That's the devil trying to play God in your mind. That's the devil trying to play God in your mind. So the first thing we have to do in order to get in touch with the great I am, in order to get in touch with the great I am, in order to get in touch with the great I am, you have to first become whole. You have to first become one. See, when we say whole, what do we mean by becoming whole? The Holy Bible, the Holy Quran. What makes it whole? Wholeness means that you are no longer separate from your Creator. To become holy is to become one with the part of it all. To become holy is to become a part of the whole thing. And the whole thing is oneness, supreme divinity, divine consciousness. That's what holy means. You're not holy because you go to the mosque. You're not holy because you go to church. You're not holy because you read the Bible. You're not holy because you read the Quran. That's not holy. Holiness is you, your ego, making you believe that you are separate from all existence. Your ego making you think you are separate from God. You are a part. You're not a whole. You're separate. You're broken off. You've tribalized yourself. You are a part. You're not a whole. To become holy is to take your part and blend it back in with supreme divine mind. And once you become whole, once you become one with the great I am, now you are holy again. See, the chosen man and woman is not a Muslim. The chosen man and woman is not a Hebrew. The chosen man and woman are not a Christian. You're not the chosen people because you belong to a religion. That's the game they played on you. That's the game they played on you. You're not the chosen one because you belong to a religion, brothers and sisters. You are a chosen one because you are the original man and woman that the Creator sat down on this planet. All African people are the chosen ones. Not no damn religion. No superficial religion don't make you chosen. We are chosen because we are the original man and woman. All African people. It's not a religion that makes you chosen. It's your divine ancestry that makes you chosen. We're the only people who can know mighty God. Everybody else comes from us, but the African comes from God. Nobody produced the African but God. You produced the European. You produced the Mexican. You produced the Chinese. You produced the Indian. Who produced the African? God produced the African. We are the chosen ones. We are the chosen ones. Why do you think they hate us so much? Why do you think they want to get rid of us so much? Why do you think the black man has 100% genetic reproductive capacity over all other men? The black man is the only man who can produce himself in another man's woman. The black man is the only man who can reproduce himself in every other woman of the world.
What? What is he talking about? Black man is the only one who could reproduce himself and every other woman in the world. What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? I don't know what he mean by that. I don't know what that means.
We are the only man. No matter what woman we lay with, and you should only be with a black woman. And you should only be with a black woman. And you should only black woman. And you should only be with a black woman. And you should only be with a black woman. And let me say this, I don't give a damn who don't like me saying that. I understand some celebrities got a problem with me because I say black men should only be with black women. Some politicians got a problem with me because I say black men should only be with black women. Some scholars got a problem with me because I say only black men should be with black. Some pastors, community leaders, I'm hearing some things that some nationally recognized voices got a problem with Dr. Umar for saying the black man should only be with the black woman. And you know what's so sad about that? I am the only scholar I know, traditionally trained doctor. I'm the only one I know. Traditionally trained doctor. I'm the only scholar I know in this country of prominence who publicly stands on a square that the black man has no business dating outside of his race. If you know of another scholar who publicly stands on that square, let me know. I don't know of none. I can't name you one. I know some who will say the black man should stay with his woman. I know some who will say the black man should consider staying with his woman. I know some like that. But I don't know any who will say unapologetically the African man belongs with the African woman and anything other than that is an aberration. I don't know of none. I don't know of none. I don't know of a single black pastor who will stand up and say the black man needs to be with the black woman only. I don't know of none. I don't know of a single elected official who I am the only one y'all know who stands on that square. Even in the conscious community, them Negroes stuck around the issue. I remember this one Morris Coon had a Chinese girlfriend, and he tried to explain to me why he had a Chinese girlfriend. Talking about she was the original woman and all this bullshit. I even had some Hebrew brothers play games. He had a little Mexican girlfriend. He wanted to play a game. I'm the only one. He is not I said traditionally named scholar. Scholar means you have a doctorate. Okay? Scholar means you have a doctorate from a credentialed university. I didn't say street scholar, YouTube scholar. I didn't say that. I said real scholar. Right? Like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., real scholar. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, real scholar. Dr. Umar Johnson, real scholar. I didn't say YouTube scholarship. That's a whole nother type of bullshit y'all done made up. I said real scholar. Okay? Now getting back to this, we have to get in touch with our divinity. We have to get back in touch with our divinity. But from a pan-African perspective, divinity is not separate from politics. That's where we get messed up. We think we gotta keep our divine self away from politics. How can you do that? Because you can only manifest your divinity by living in this world. So if you can only manifest your divinity by living in this world, your divinity must be used to serve the ends of this world. You must use your ashe to serve God by serving the African. And if you cannot use your ashe to serve God by serving the African, what good is your spirituality? If your spirituality cannot help black people, what good is it? If your spirituality cannot help black people, then what good is your spirituality?
Yo, I hear you, B. You over here kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying? You kick. Okay, you kicking it, but I mean, damn, bro. Are you taking shots at other people's spirituality, man? I hear you, though, man. I hear you kicking it. But come on, Dr. Umar, man. You mean to tell me every spiritual practice has to be specifically tailored to black people? Come on, man. That's not even making no sense. Come on, man. That's crazy. Mimi said, hell yeah, blasphemy as my babies are perfect and beautiful, perfect skin color. One with green eyes. Oh, green, gray eyes. One with sky blue and two deep brown with fleeks on every color.
Don't talk to me about no spirituality if it can't be used to help black folks. Candy Lady, you are incorrect, Candy Lady. You said Frederick Douglass has proven that marrying outside your ethnicity doesn't hinder the change that the community needs. I totally disagree with you. And I am a blood relative of the greatest black leader in American history, the Honorable Frederick Douglass. My school will be named after the Honorable Frederick Douglass, and as a blood relative, as someone who comes from the same grandparents that he does, as someone who comes from the same grandparents as he does, as someone who descends from the same forebears as he does, Grandma Betsy Bailey and Grandpa Isaac, I am here to tell you that Frederick Douglass made a mistake by marrying that Caucasoid. He made a mistake by marrying that Caucasoid. He did not prove that it's okay to marry outside your race. And the only reason why I did not block you, my sister, is because I think you need to understand, overstand, and understand the message of today. You okay? Can't.
Yo, I could have sworn he made it cool or excuse why it was okay for Frederick Douglass to marry a white woman. But then now he going off. Like he always go back and forth, back and forth. That's crazy, man.
Hey, ladies, you with me? All right. And the next time I see you, I want some nappy hair. All right, baby? Get rid of that pink hair, that burgundy hair, whatever you got going on right there. And I'm not knocking you. It's all right. Okay? But I want nappy hair women. I want nappy ass hair.
But she not your girl, so why does it matter what's in her head? She ain't trying to be your girl, so why you worried about what's in her head? Look at him, always trying to tell somebody what to do. This shit crazy, man. Hell no.
Black women, big pretty eyes, beautiful nose, beautiful lips, big hips, fat ass, big breasts. I want an original African woman, whether she be butter almond, whether she be pina colada, whether she be lemonade.
Every black woman don't have a big butt or big breast, so what is you talking about? What are you talking about? Big ass, big breast. Every black woman don't have big ass and big breasts. So what are you talking? Oh man, this nigga crazy, man.
Whether she be sweet brown sugar, whether she be butter pecan, whether she be caramel, hot syrup, hot fudge, I want 100% nappy. Nappy. If I cannot grab your hair, I don't need you. If I cannot.
What is you talking about? If I cannot grab your hair, I don't need you. Man, what the hell is this dude talking about? This shit crazy.
Grab your hair, I don't need you. Okay? Now, I'm gonna get ready to close out. But three things we need to start doing more of. For those of us who are really committed to black liberation. JDMX, YO, I'm coming, baby. The Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Yonkers in April. The training is White Plains, February 29th. If you got time to make videos every damn day, how are you serving and saving the people if you got time to make videos every day? How are you saving and serving the people if you got time to make videos every day? I will be.
What you mean, bro? I mean, some people just want to get the word out, player. They just want to get the word out. You feel me? I hear them though. So some of these people never go outside though. That's a fact.
Yonkers for the first time in April. Shout out to the Locks. I'm going to the Juice Bar SP. I'm coming. Kids Style Chic Luch. Mary J, DMX, YO, I'm coming, baby. The Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Yonkers in April. The training is White Plains, February 29th. The lecture is Yonkers in April 25th, I believe. The training is in White Plains, February 29th, but the lecture is in Yonkers, April the 25th. The training is in White Plains, February 29th, but the lecture is in Yonkers on April the 25th. Tickets at drumarjohnson.com. First question for YouTube revolutionaries. How can you be saving or serving the people if you're making videos every damn day? Second question for YouTube revolutionaries. What proof do you have that the shit you be babbling out your mouth every day is making any political or material difference for black folks in the real world? Show me the relationship between what comes out of your mouth on YouTube and some measurable change for the people on the streets. Show me how your intellectual masturbation videos on YouTube is changing anything for black people in the streets. You got to show me that. You You got to show me that. Question number 3. If YouTube did not exist, what the hell would you be doing with your time? If YouTube did not exist, what the hell would you be doing with your time? I don't have a YouTube page.
If YouTube didn't exist, what the hell you be doing with your time, man? Umar, you a funny dude, man. You funny as hell.
I don't have a YouTube page. I got people with bootleg Dr. Umar pages making all kinds of money off my material, not donating to the school. That's a problem for me. All y'all brothers out there sharing my information, I don't have a problem with you sharing the information. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the universe. I channel that wisdom. I don't have a problem with you sharing the information. I don't own it. It belongs to the universe. As a black Christ born on August the 21st, the day of the black Christ, I channel that information. So it don't belong to me. I'm not a European. You don't own information. I channel it, but how do you take the information I channeled, make money off of it, and don't even make a donation to the school? That's my problem. I don't have a problem with you sharing it. I became King Kong consciousness because y'all were sharing the information. But how do you not donate to the school when you're exploiting the information that the ancestors gave me to bring into the world? That's my only issue with you. That's my only issue with y'all. You're right, everybody can't be a leader. We need organizers, we need managers, and we need leaders. Which one are you? Know your role and do it well. And all of them are equally important. I do not believe the leader is more important than the organizer, but they are much more rare than the organizer. I don't believe the organizer is more important than the manager, but they are much more rare than the manager. You have organizers, managers, and leaders. Which one are you? You have organizers, managers, and leaders. Which one are you? And you have soldiers. Soldiers, managers, organizers, and leaders. And there's others, but we're going to deal with those 4. Let me define those 4, and then I'm going to end for the day. Soldiers, managers, organizers, and leaders. Soldiers, managers, organizers, and leaders. Phone number 215-989-9858. Do not call me while I'm going live. 215-989-9858. Remember what I said. Send a text message. Stop leaving voicemails when you can text it. Stop leaving voicemails when you can email it. A soldier is someone who is dedicated to liberate, to pay the absolute price if it is necessary for the liberation of their people. A soldier is, but the soldier is willing to die. I don't think there's no liberators. No, but are exclusively our brothers and sisters who, those are the soldiers. And then you have the managers. The managers are giving a task. The managers are given a task that must be completed. You may manage the summer program. You may manage the military equipment. You may manage the garden. You may manage transportation. You're given a task that must be completed. Managers are important. Managers are important because without managers, work don't get done. Without soldiers, you can't win. Without managers, work don't get done. Without soldiers, you cannot win. Without managers, the work don't get done. Everybody's equally important. Everybody's equally important. And for Team Pan-African, for FDMG, for NIBPA, I need soldiers, I need managers, I need organizers, I need leaders. I need the soldiers who are willing to fight against the system. The soldiers will go right at the enemy. The soldiers is Nat Turner style, Khalid Abdul-Muhammad style. They go right at the enemy. They don't exist to die, but they're willing to die. The manager gets the job done. They get the work done. You need managers to get the work done. You can't get the work done if you're making YouTube videos all damn day. The organizer is the one who can bring the people into a unity so that they can struggle to achieve a particular end. Organizers are important. The organizer has to harmonize the ego. The organizer has to harmonize the agenda. The organizer has to forge the collective consciousness and get the people ready to move forward. There can't be no revolution without the organizer. And then there's the leader. And then there's the leader. And then there's the leader. And the leader has the vision. The leader is driving the train. The leader is driving the tank. The leader. Everybody is on the back of the leader because his third eye or her third eye is wide open. His or her third eye is wide open. The leader has the vision of where we need to go. The leader has the vision of where we need to be. The leader knows exactly where African people need to go, where it is, and what it looks like, and how to get there. The leader knows the who, the what, the when, the where, and the how. And that's why I love leaders. But I love my organizers, because if the organizers can't keep the people focused, the leader won't be able to lead. If the organizers can't keep the people focused, the leaders won't be able to lead. And you need the managers to get the task completed so that the army can move forward. Because if the managers ain't got the food right, if the managers ain't got the transportation right, if the managers ain't got the uniforms right, if the managers ain't got the protocol right, then the army will be disorganized. And then you need the soldiers. Because at the end of the day, when the going gets tough, your manager might cut out on you. Your organizer might cut out on you. But your soldiers will be right there next to you saying, Dr. Umar, I'm in this shit to win it, and I'll give my life before I betray this struggle. So we need the soldiers, we need the managers, we need the organizers, and we need the leaders. And sometimes you got to be an organizer even though you might think you fit the lead, because you ain't the one the people chose. And you got to know that being an organizer is just as important as being a leader. And you got to know that being a manager is just as important as being an organizer. And you got to know that being a soldier is just as important as being a manager. We are equally important. There is no division of value. There is no hierarchy of value. We are all equally valuable. So if you're a soldier, email Dr. Umar, say, Dr. Umar, I'm a soldier for the liberation of African people. This is my name, this is where I live, this is my number, and this is how I can help. I build websites. I can teach military. I grow food. I can train the army. I make uniforms. Talk to me, brothers and sisters. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. Dr. Umar, I am a very good manager. Give me a task, I'll get it done. You ain't got to spoon feed me. You ain't got to micromanage me. Tell me what got to be done, Dr. Umar, and I will manage the hell out of that task that you give me. Yes. Organizers, let me know. Dr. Umar, I'm excellent with people. I can take 10 people who can't stand each other, and by the end of the day, they'll be loving each other. Let me know who's an organizer. And then there's the leaders.
Oh man, that's it. Hell no. That was a strong hour, man. That was a strong hour, man. God damn. That was a strong that was a strong hour. Oh my goodness, Lord. That was a strong hour, man. I gotta go get something to eat. I've been lunching with this dude for an hour. God damn. Woo, yeah. God damn it, man. Woo, hey, man. I didn't even really hear him talk about healthness this much. I mean, that much in this mental health in this video. I didn't hear him talk about it that much. I didn't hear him talk about it that much. But you know, he did his thing. He did what he had to do. Hell no, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, man. I'm gonna try to come on a little bit later, man. I gotta go get something to eat. This is too much. It's too much, y'all. I didn't sit here this whole hour and something. I gotta get something to eat now, man. This shit crazy. So I'll probably be back on in a little bit. You heard? Hey, yo. Y'all make sure y'all get them donations in. You heard? Get them donations in. Okay? Because you know, he been too busy getting the FDMG together that he had to postpone the shockumentary. So make sure y'all get the shockumentary money in. Y'all make sure y'all get the donations for the yo, this dude crazy. Yo, this dude crazy. I can see that when he came to Columbia, South Carolina, I was helped that promoter. Oh, I was what? That promoter, it was a disaster. 2014? And like 5 minutes of degrading it to go eat and come right out. I got you tomorrow. Do prepay only. What you talking about? IRS is watching B. And him love it. Yeah, man, this shit crazy. All right, man. Let me go do this, man. I'll holler back at y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like the video, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the and hit the notification bell. I'm out of here, man. Hey, y'all crazy, man. How we get out of here, y'all?